It's amazing. Most people don't even realize how much time ChatGPT can save for them or what they can do with it. So I'll give you a quick, simple example of how I'm saving a ton of time. So over here, I have a spreadsheet which I downloaded from a product I use. And for whatever reason, the data, the way I downloaded the data, it's not formatted the way I want to use it. So I actually want to upload this into SmartSuite. And in order to upload this into SmartSuite, I have to make sure that there's no duplicates. What I'm seeing over here in my data is that there actually are duplicates. If you take a look over here, I have like 3 rows for 9x. And if you take a look through the data, all the data is basically the same. The only difference in the data becomes when I'm listing the full name, last name, and email addresses. So essentially what's happening here is that I have 3 contacts associated with the same company. And for whatever reason, the system I downloaded this data from gave it to me in 3 different rows, as opposed to just giving me 1 row with 3 names in the first name field and the 3 names in the last name field and 3 names in the email. And so what do? Right? I want to actually merge it and make sure that the way the data is structured is that I have 1 row per company, and then I just have 3 emails separated by commas in the email column. So that's one thing I want to do to this data. The other thing I want to do to this data is I actually want to change over here. So over here I have a slug, so a unique URL for each company. However, it's missing the full URL. What it gave me is the unique part of the URL, but it didn't give me the full URL that comes before this unique part. And so I want to add that. And so traditionally, I'd probably send this to an assistant, someone offshore, or maybe write some URL formula, at least for the slug column, to do this. Luckily, we have ChatGPT. And so you're going to take a look and see how quickly I can get this done by just using ChatGPT. So I'm going to download this as an Excel file, simple and easy. Download it. I'm going to go to ChatGPT. You have to be on the paid version, so ChatGPT 4. I'm going to upload this file into ChatGPT, and I'm going to paste in here a prompt I wrote out before recording this video. The prompt is simple. It says, if the website URL is the same, so I have to give it like a unique identifier to know which columns to merge and which not to. So if the URL is the same, merge the email field while keeping all the values and remove the duplicate row. If the website URL is empty, don't do anything. Also, add the below URL to the slug column before the slug to create a complete unique URL for each row based on the slug. So simple instructions that typically I would probably give these instructions to an assistant or someone offshore to do. And as you'll see over here, within literally moments, I get the entire spreadsheet back, formatted the way I wanted it, and ready to upload it. So we're going to take a look over here, and it seems to be analyzing. So sometimes it can take a few seconds. So let's see what it comes back with. So it basically lets me know that the task has been completed. So it gives me like a summary of what it did. And then it just gives me a download link. So we're going to download this and see how we did. So we're going to click Modified SmartSuite Data, and we're going to upload this. So this is SmartSuite, and I'm going to use the importer to take a look at the data and see how we did. So we have over here all the different rows mapped to the different columns, and over here I get to choose. So this is just a typical process of importing data into a SmartSuite table. I get to choose which fields I want to import, which fields I don't want to import, and which fields I want to map to specific other fields and which fields I don't. And so I'm going to choose over here full name, first name, full name, last name, and we actually do nest these fields. And then we have email, and we're going to hit next, and let's see. It looks like all the data is clean and ready to import. And so that means ChatGPT did an excellent job merging the fields as we requested it to do. So that just gives you an idea of like what's possible. Literally your assistant in hand's reach. Let me know how you're using ChatGPT.